I recently watched a Gary Vee YouTube video that I resonated so much with. It applies perfectly to Etsy and print on demand. So I'm not sure what the title of his YouTube video was, but the thumbnail said, "Post, grow, repeat." And basically what the video was about was for people who are trying to be successful on social media, they should be posting at least once a day, and they should be learning from what they're posting, and then they should be repeating that. So basically same thing for Etsy and print on demand. If you want to be successful in this space, you need to be listing, growing, and repeating on a daily basis. So this video is going to be about that little reminder. It's very important and it's something that's overlooked. And I want to just show you how your consistency can pay off. So let's get into it. Here's the truth. If you are really serious about being successful in this business, you really need to be listing at least once a day, especially if you are a new seller. And if your schedule is super tight, then this means a few times a week minimum. So this means that you are replacing watching Netflix, scrolling on TikTok, whatever it is that's eating your time, and replacing that with listing. Because this is the sacrifice that separates the people that are successful in their shops to the people whose shops fade away. In the beginning, your goal should be 100 listings. And listen, I don't mean listing every day to get to 100 listings because I think that those listings are going to sell like crazy. Honestly, most of those listings probably won't sell. But by the time you hit those 100 listings, your listings are going to be good and you're going to know the process from inside out. Your designs will be sharper, you'll understand how to optimize your listings, titles and tags and descriptions. And maybe, and you should have a few sales rolling in at this point. And that's when things get exciting because that's when you can double down and scale. You've got to be okay with being messy. You don't need to know it all to get started. You just have to get started. And the beauty with print on demand is that we can list daily. If we were running handmade shops, that would be nearly impossible. But with companies like PRINTIFY, we have hundreds of products to choose from and we're not holding the inventory ourselves. The product isn't even made until an order comes in. It's like we're playing a magical business game here. So what do you actually need to focus on? 1, doing your research so that you know what's in demand. 2, learning what makes a good design. And 3, testing products. And since I don't want you to waste months on end with trial and error, I will tell you my best-selling products right now. T-shirts, sweatshirts, tote bags, and mugs. These have been my best sellers year-round for the past 5 years. But that being said, don't ignore the trending products like the blankets that are trending right now or the ornaments that are about to take off. But if you're looking for a proven foundation, definitely start with the classics and then sprinkle in some of the rest. When I first started, I was listing, are you ready? 20 to 50 products a day. Yep, I know. That sounds a little bit crazy, right? I was relentless. I was like, I'm making this work. And when I say 20 to 50 products, it was probably about 5 to 7 designs on multiple products, okay? So it wasn't like 50 designs a day. It was a few designs on a bunch of products. I was testing everything. And guess what? Not all of that sold. Probably not even half of that sold. But here's the thing, that insane pace forced me to get really good really fast. I figured out quickly what worked, what didn't, and then I built my shop from there. And if I can do it, so can you. So remember, list, grow, repeat. If you want to be successful with print on demand, you have to put in the reps, just like anything else that you're trying to be successful in. It doesn't just poof happen the first time you do it. You have to put the work in. Just be messy, be consistent, and I promise you, you will be amazed at where your shop is this time next year. If you found this video helpful, please hit that like button, subscribe for more content like this, and of course, I will see you in the next video. Also, if you feel like your shop should be making more sales than it is right now, there might just be a few tweaks that you need to make to your shop or to your listings, and it's important to do these things before the Q4 season so that you can make those extra extra sales. Make sure that your shop is up and running properly. I'm going to leave a link in the description below if you would like to sign up for a shop review. I will take a look at your shop. I will show you the things that you are doing right, the things that you are not doing right, and how you can fix those things so that you can be up and running for this holiday season. Now, of course, there are more details to starting this business. So I've provided a free tutorial in my description below, a free course that's going to hold your hand step by step through this whole process so that you can get your shop up and running as soon as today.